Hello and welcome guys back to the final Grand Prix of Season 1 Tier 2 Tribute Racing League. This league has been amazing for all Tier 2 drivers. The last one, 2 weeks time, Season 2 starts, 12-week calendar before the new game comes out. Put a small calendar in for Season 2 before the new game comes out, mid-July I believe it comes out. You know, this tier 2 is already, like I already said, it's been amazing this year. We had so many good racing wins, you know. You got, the Baku won the championship, you know. He's looking strong. We'll probably get moved up to tier 2 to compete with other faster drivers. Yeah, we also started a tier 3. We're progressing quite quickly, I would say, in the league, and no fallouts with anyone, no ruined races, which is very good, you know. Like I already said, the league's been fantastic. Yeah, we'll get all the way to Verlies because he was the first one to get going, so we'll get on board with him. Verlies in the Red Bull, you know. Alfie has already retired from the session. That's not good. So he'll be starting near the back end of the grid by crashing into the wall, so I do not know what happened. But this last race, I think people will just drive for fun because it's the last Grand Prix and no one's really fighting for anything at all. I know tomorrow's race will be definitely, so I would definitely come and watch that tomorrow. It'll be a fantastic race. So some more information about, Season 2. It starts not next week, the week after, so on the 9th of April, so that's on a Friday at 6:30. That's going to be tier 3, which will be very good. I believe like all the tier 1 and 2 will come and support tier 3 because the new drivers, not very fast, just to come and support them and help them out, which will be good if that support comes and gains throughout the time. So that's going to be the first race back. I believe that's going to be at Bahrain, so today Bahrain qualifying for the actual, I just realised I actually just hit the pit wall entry, so he's going to be coming. Just behind him was his teammate. No, he's on the outlet. Cristiano comes in. Non-Cabbage, of course, gets fastest. No, and it's cut off a man, it's a 136.2. Back, it's a 133. Barker dominating. Now 3.25 seconds in all, or just under. You got Non-Cabbage coming around the final corner. Let's see, can they get into the 134.8? That is okay. You got some people that got first podiums, like Trugo did. Very good. How's Lags doing? Lags is actually got invalidated lap, just allowing the cars to come past. Lags indeed get very unfortunate. I would say he was leading the Mexico Grand Prix a lot last week and he ended up DNFing sadly. Drogo goes fastest, 133.721. So Drogo is indeed one of them. Last gets fastest set to one on the other hand. I do apologise there. Okay, so Lags is on the straight. We are looking for more commentators though, to be fair. Although there's quite a few others. need a bit more active ones. So probably for season 2, you would have myself and Alfie commentating for tier 1. Then probably me and Chris, or possibly just me on my own for tier 2. For tier 3, it probably be Alfie. I don't know if it will be on his own though. I think someone may help Alfie. Hopefully. Oslo's gonna come around the final turn. Gonna get a 134, so 134.891. That's gonna put it P4. So I've got a 135.3, still a 136. Just realising that all that noise on the timed a lot. We'll get on board with him again. Eyes on the straight. I did hear in Discord that Barkley got invalidated lap on the straight something. He's got Alfine and the race point in front of him at the moment. Alfine's just gonna get out of the way there. As the lights just simply gets past him a couple of cars ago. Sorry, I do apologise. For the tier 1 drivers that are currently possibly watching the stream, don't forget the clock's changed tomorrow. So it'll be now in front, I think it is. Realise gets a 134.2, so that puts him P3 in front of non-cabbage. Non-cabbage on our outlook. Lucius Steiner actually calling on a lot. Keep on board with him. Because I do not know why he has obviously moved, but Gus Steiner was a 135.1. That puts him P7 in the Red Bull. You know, he was in a challenge for the driver championship standings, but fell short all the way at the USA Grand Prix. Circuit of America's Grand Prix. So he fell short. He gets fastest sector 1 there. I don't know if he's meant to buy, but he gains 1.120 seconds there. A little bit of difference could make that happen. Could maybe make it magical. But he's on the straight now. I do find the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix hardly any overtaking, I would say. The only time he got is probably where Gusherstein currently is, just on this sort of curve straight here. Then you just got the big flat out straight in sector 2. Then you got the back end straight in sector 2 and all. So probably in a quarter of sector 2 then basically at the end is where the straights are. You know, currently got 2 viewers at the moment, but we are not at the race. We normally get quite a few for the race. So qualifying can be a bit boring. Gushan approaches the line, however, gets a 1:54. That puts him P5. That's a solid lap by him. Skeg comes out of the pits. Flags on the outlap. Skeg on the outlap. Both McLarens in the pit. Solo on outlap P is currently gaining. Good sign, 5 place grid penalty for collision with Skeg. Solo gets fastest sector 2. It's now currently in sector 3. Now downshifts to gear 3, I believe. Now approaches this. I believe he downshifts all the way to gear 2. Yeah, he does. Now probably needs to stick it in third. Needs to stick it in third. Nah, in this corner. Now he's gonna have to stick it in third to fourth here. But actually goes to fourth and upshifts to 5. Downshifts all the way to third gear. Now upshifting has a bit of oversteer, which costs him to 35.2 there. That puts him P9. I'll go for him doing too shabby. By the way, I will have to change my controller batteries before the race. I don't know if they're going to go through that qualifying. Let's just hope. South Lane currently in sector 3 now. Probably around about a quarter now in sector 3. Now on the downshift all the way to gear 2. Yeah, now halfway in sector 3 now. Now 3 quarters, you're going to come around the last quarter of sector 3. It's now just going to simply approach the finish line, does 34.8, which puts him as P7. That drops both McLarens outside the top 10, which are still in the pits. I know Lags is out, and so how's Lags doing? He's gaining 0.7 pimps. So, in the same corner again. But for coincidence, keep switching to them when they are all in the same corner. So now we're in the last quarter of sector 3. Simply hits the apex, going to cost him like 33.8. That puts him P3. Lanks P3. That is a very good lap. Very close to Trogo and Barker. Trogo out on the lap. See what he can do as he's currently P1. He is looking to improve his lap time here. After that, didn't know when they were gonna go, but looks like Trogo is gaining so far on his lap time. Ooh. That could have cost him there. So Trogo in the last half of sector 3 now. Nearly loses it there. Keeps control of his car. When I approach the finish line, gets fast here. 33.6 now. Back on all outlap. All on outlaps. Who should we watch? We'll watch the McLarens. I think they can definitely get quicker. Come on, Sam. Get on board with Sammy here. Sammy lad. What can Sam do here? Ooh, footy nearly cushion. Oh, he gains there. What does his teammate do here, Dylan? He's currently going faster than his teammate. What can he do here? What can Sam do? Bit of a lock up there, that's gonna definitely cost him. Doesn't get invalidated lap, however. What's Dylan on here? He's gaining 0.4 M's. So, quick look, validated lap, he's gone. I know he's pulling. Dylan's on a flyer. Sam's on a actually invalidated lap, but Sam will have a time for one more lap. Dylan's on a really good lap here. 34.6. Sam's on another timed lap here. Nearly loses it. A bit oversteered. I'm simply going to get open DRS here. So I just quickly want to get back for another time lap, but I don't. He will. However, Barker's gone quicker than Chogo. 32.9. Holy moly. Sam is gaining. Come on, Sam. Sam could possibly. Okay. What's that Sam doing? Non-coach gonna get a bit of a tough from Gus Steiner there. He's actually gaining there. That could cost non-cabbage here. We was actually meant to have around 16 drivers for this race. Got 15 now. Dog Cabbage gets fastest sector 3, he moves up to P5. Dylan's gonna come into the pits. That's wrapped up qualifying. I done round 16. The Etihad Airways Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. That is the qualifying results. They are the qualifying results at the Yas Marina circuit, if I pronounce that correctly. Barker, Chogo, Lags, top 3. So they're gonna start, first 2 front row, Lags and Gustana's second row, non-cabbage. Realize third row, Footy and Dylan's 4th row, Alfie and Skeg 5th row, Solar, Sam 6th row, Alfie, Gatofaman 7th row, and BK 8th row. That is a short qualifying results at the Yas Marina circuit. As you can see, everybody warming up the tyres. I actually don't have a top 3 prediction because it's the last race. I just want everybody to have fun, really. I think everybody on the outside top 10 simply just went on for the medium compound tyre. Yeah. See it bare in front of the pack here, it's got an incredible start. See it's on goal 4. You know, there's already been a spin, sadly. Red Bull has spun, that is Verlies, already spun. That's because of yellow flag, and also a Racing Point is also spun. I believe that is Alpha already. You know, both McLaren's already got a good start. Definitely, I believe Sami is already on the medium compound tyres. Start by himself, moves up. Also, Alpha's in a good position. You know, he's moved up a couple of places too, so outside the top 10 has made a couple of placements at least. 2 soft mediums or 3 soft mediums. You know, very tight. Everybody nice and compact already, so hopefully there's actually more overtaking than you actually think. Sam just goes simply sort of puts the corner off. There's these 21 corners on this track. I've never done the league race on Abu Dhabi, so I actually don't know how good a race it actually is. From real life, I find it a really bad race. Any overtaking, it's pit stops, but let's see what the driver can do just to make it a little bit fun, you know. Let's have a look at the positions gained. Let's have a look. So top 4 just stay where they are, so that's a great start from then. And you got Footy going up by 1, Skid going up by 10, so you know, it's that P10, a bit risky. Sam going up by 5 due to, you know, massive medium decision. Dylan lost a place, because Standard staying where he is. You know, I think the world's a bit messed up here. Yeah, it is Lidward, he's putting this down. Bugs is only P3. So yeah, I believe this is the apt Lidward, yes it is. So finally Lidward is back. You know, the RSC escape already within 3 laps already under 50% of ERS around. You know, it's already going to 35, so 65% around. And it's gonna get about so around 56% of the VRS has been used. So it's already in a dangerous position, but not really because it's in good enough points. So 28 laps this race, which is good. Lags has retired. What just happened? He just simply misses braking on it. So as realised, so safety car is out. Simply I've just gone to some medium compound tyres right now. If I was Barker. Sugar is gonna stay out, non-cabbage shell's gonna stay out, Foot's gonna stay out. Dylan's gonna go into the pits, so that is smart, so you know, could go on some hards. Most people in the pits, either possible quick wing changed or even just to get out. What's he gone? Mediums. Alpha's obviously we've got a penalty. He's going to go into some mediums. He's got wing damage, so yeah. Those the hards for Alfie. As he's getting a wing change, so the hards are going on for the racing point here. He wants to go for a long stretch, so he's faking. Both racing points are on hard compound tyres. Interesting strategy chosen by the players there, or I would rather say drivers. So drivers is more of a better word, more in the context of the game. So we'll just use the word drivers. So. Safety car is out. Sugar is leading. The Alpha Ribeiro. Remember, I do not know. Sam's got an impressive start, you know. He's already in top 5 and he's on mediums. So the leader pitted, he came out 8th. You know, you got that underground sort of bunker pit lane. Pit lane exit, pit lane, you want to underground, go out, up into the horizon. Already 4 laps in, so I do apologise, I really do sound tired, and I am tired. The past 3 weeks has been a very hard time for myself, but this league has been amazing. I've still got the T1 race tomorrow, which me and Alfie will probably commentate, because between Danny and obviously Edward, it's very close. It's like, I don't know how many points, but last week it was just 4 points between themselves, so it comes down to the last race, which is here, which will be fun, but you know, it is what it is. Gato Fallon's got a penalty. When did he? 5 seconds. That's not nice. Safety car is coming in this slot, by the way. There's footage in a bit of a sandwich, actually. A Renault sandwich. Obviously, now they're called Alpha, and Soli gets a 5-second penalty for crashing into Gato Fallon. So P6 and 7 have a 5-second penalty, which is not the greatest start they would ever want. So we are back racing. The green flag has been given. We are on board with Sam because he's on the medium compound tyres. I was interested if anyone would be all over the back at the moment, so, but no one is. Back gets a 3-second penalty for multiple mornings, so the driving championship champions got a 3-second time penalty already. Sam trying to get as close to his canister and to the Renault, the Renault and the Mercedes are fighting. That is allowing non-cabbage to already have a 1.3 second lead, nearly to 1.4. So his team is doing a good job here. You got Sam. Now we've been on board for quite a little bit with him, but these mediums are working for him quite good here. He's got back actually, obviously doing well. On the mediums, you got Solar, who's also on mediums. You got a couple of front runners. The furthest person on a net for a compound tight is currently Sam on the mediums. People in front of him are on the softs. Barker, not his T-Will or his Yaris, is simply going to make it overtake you. Who as I believe Solo got punted there by the Ferrari. That's going to allow Catalfaman just simply go wheel to wheel with Alpha Tauri, looking for a possible switchback but does not get it. 6 laps in already. And there's hardly been any overtaking. So I'm hoping I could commentate tomorrow, but I'm not 100% sure. Catalfaman seems going wide. Alf is all over the back of him. Alfie could simply struggle on the outside. Well, no good, because Dylan is on the back of him. He's also on the medium, same compound as tyres as Alfie, but Alfie's has had his mediums on longer than Dylan has. Yellow flag in sector 1 and 2, and that is a racing point. I believe it's Fakey. Yeah, I believe Fakey's just spun due to cold hards. You know, you got Trugger, that is on the hard, so he actually pitted. Didn't realise that. Alpha loses his place to Dylan. Dylan just simply looking faster. Solar loses his place, but Solar is now on the split stream of the Renault. He's going to go on for an outside move here. But looks like the Renault just has a better outcome of that turn. So Solo currently P7, Alfie has jumped. Dylan's had a bit of a stumble here. A virtual safety car has been deployed. Dylan, does he have front wing damage? Yeah, he does, unfortunately. Possible hards for 20 laps. Might be maybe a smart option, or you can go for a soft and a medium soft strategy. It says here for just some simplest, just some soft compounds. Yeah, he's gonna go with some soft compound tyres and also have a front wing change. Skeg is also gonna have to have a Solo gets a speed in under the virtual safety car, so that's going to give him a penalty. A drive, so a DT penalty, so that is not good for the Renault driver. He is going to have it. A 5-second penalty is being handed out to Gustav Steiner for exceeding track limits, so being too aggressive on the curbs. So that's going to allow him to not be in a great position. So he is currently P10 and goes into the wall. So he's going to retire. So that's going to be sort of good for Skeg. So he's going to be now in the points. But he also has a penalty. The top three have penalties. You got Barker, Sam and Sola in the top three with all with penalties. Who's got the highest penalty? Let's have a look. Solo is actually one with a DT penalty, then Sam and Barker's on a free. So Barker's gonna have to push on, but this is a virtual safety car. Couple just missed the pit if they did want to go on. Sam on the medium still in a great position. He did start outside the top 10, so he's incredibly got good pace. I did get a message from my friend, so I'm going to quickly check that under the virtual safety car. So that's going to allow Sam to move into P1. So Barker just pitted. Katofaman's also left the session. This is 4 DNFs, so sadly that is not good. That is not good for any driver. So green flag has been given. So that is that. Right, so green flag. Got 3 viewers currently watching. That is good. So Solo's obviously gonna go for his DT here. I have no idea how this is gonna happen, but Sam Regan's lead. So a two-shot strategy would be the hard compound tyres at the moment. So Alfie is in a great position. He moves up to P2. Alfie, if you are watching the stream, please do not do what you did last time, get a drive-through penalty when you was in a great position. So top 3 are unusual 3, I'm telling you, to be in it. You know, that Trugger and Sam have got the most amount of ERS here. Probably gonna get on board with Alfie because he is in the sandwich. So simply, he is all over the back of him. Is he going to look for the move? Because he's hardly any areas to go for the overtake. He is going for it. The Williams driver is now leaving. Leading the race, not leaving. I got my words mixed up. Alfie is now leading the Grand Prix. But Sam is saying no, he's all over the back. He's got a bit of a split screen here. He's going to wait for that mistake that Alfie could do. But Sam does have a 3-second time penalty, so he's going to have to push as hard as he can. Alfie did go into a new fresh stint of mediums and all. Sam is stuck been stuck with the same stint of medium since the beginning of the race, so I've done 11 laps. Non-cabbage on the fastest lap, 138.161 on the soft compound tyres. How's this gonna go? How's Chogo doing? Just behind, he's on the hard, so he's gonna stay on those till the end of the race probably. So Chogo gets a little bit of oversteer there, however, that could cost him easily. Indeed, here. He's gonna look for an inside move, he gets it done. Is Sam gonna react to that? No, he's not, sadly. So that other car guy slowly just behind Trogo. Possibly a bit of lockup, I believe so, but not a huge lockup. But Trogo, I switched the wrong place, nearly all over the back of Alpha. Nearly under a half a second already. Looks like Trogo's having better, being more consistent out into the turns and out of the turns compared to Alpha, but Alpha's must be using a bit of ERS. Must be, actually must be not. Must be just more smoother. But from Trogo's point of view, it looks like he just looks a bit more better. Alpha is slowly pulling away, not using, maybe using a little bit of ERS, but not a huge amount. Trogo, however, is trying to do as much as he can, as Solar has pitted. That is not good. Non-cabbage nearly caught up with Sam. Fastest lap is being currently hold by non-cabbage, so that's good by him. Number stops, he's done the most stops. It is Dylan, 2 stops so far, so is Barker actually. How's the tyres doing? Who's on the freshest stint? Solo, as he did just pit moments ago. After that it is Footy, Skeg, Dylan and also Barker. Penalties, free. All the people on penalties are currently on a 3-second penalty. But we have had a couple of 5s that have been sadly. Sam makes a mistake. Non-cabbage all over the back. That's made him be in a good position here. Obviously non-cabbage simply, if I can get my words out, simply just wants to get past him. Sam's now on a pit. Question is, 15 laps remaining, what does he go on to? Does he go on to some hard? I doubt it. I think it'll be some soft compound tyres. It's gonna be the hards. I thought it would simply just go into some softs, me, personally. Footy now, P4. Trogo, still trying to get past Alpha. I'm going to use a bit of ERS, he's trying to get on the split stream. Ooh, he is gaining suddenly, he's gaining a lot of time here, Trogo. Trogo's going to look for an outside move here. Is he going to get it? Yeah, he is. Alpha now using quite a bit of ERS now. Nearly 75% of ERS has been used. He has around, I believe, 67% now 65% of ERS remaining. Alpha does. 13 laps in, 15 remaining. You never know what can happen. Trogo goes a bit wide then, that's going to cost him a penalty. Alpha's now in a good position. Just 3/4 of a second behind Trogo. Still in a promising full podium, whatever you call it. I forgot. No, Chogo's suddenly starting to pull away, maybe using more ERS. No, he's not. Now, Alfie could just possibly go into some softs and maybe around lap 20. Just go around some soft compound tyres. You never know what he's gonna do. Alfie can surprise you sometimes with the results that he can get. He's got a podium in Tier 1 at Singapore, which is a difficult track indeed to race around, and he's currently in a good position. You know, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cars behind him on a possible 3 to 6 second time penalty. Then you got Trogo in front of him on a 3-second time penalty, and it is a 1.4 second gap. So we'll have a look around the mid part, see if there's any possible overtaking. I don't think there actually is. Scared that's just behind Faker. Got both McLaren's tight and nearly compact together. Sam maybe possibly just allow Dylan to go past him. You never know, unless if Sam just keep doing consistent laps. Skeg gets a 3-second time penalty for multiple ones. Solo on that DT penalty, he's on the hards. Well, he's quite a bit behind. 41.2 to 3 seconds. Bit gap to leader Alfin over a lap, over minutes, sorry, not over a lap. Duro leading Grand Prix, those temperatures are right in for those hard compound tyres. 13 laps remaining. There hasn't been much action, which is very sad, you know. One of my favourite races was to commentate was last week, definitely. You know, Mexico Grand Prix was just such a lovely experience. There were just so many overtakes, so many good stuff. Circuit Americas was a good one with Chris, that was quite fun. Must have been the best one with Alfie, trying to think. No, I mean, Alfie, I had some connection issues whenever we do stream together. But anyways, Alfie, 1.6 second gap now. So we'll look at the penalty. Oh, Chogo's actually has a 6-second penalty. Behind over 3 until P7, when Skeg has also got a 6-second, and he got Sam and Dylan on a 3 seconds. Alfie on 12 laps, old of mediums. Excuse me, I do apologise. Chogo on 11, then he got non-coverage on 7. No. That is not good. Alfie will have to pay a probably come around P7. Maybe just possible just behind. You got Xavi, Footy, P4. Then Barker, the Driving Championship champion, is currently P5, you know. He's on some hard, he might be just enjoying himself. Obviously there's nothing to fight for now, simply because it's just the last race. I reckon, yeah, it's just been a very good race. Alfie, I don't know how many laps Alfie's trying to stretch these. Maybe a possible to 20 laps and just going on some softs, simpler. You know. Oh, non-cabbage has actually gone on some mediums for the remaining of 11 laps. So he definitely knows that people probably could possibly pit. Yeah, you got some people on hard, some mediums. How's Solo doing? Not too great. Alphane's going quicker. Not quick enough. So that's a yellow flag in sector 3, and that is Alphane. He has missed his braking zone and simply gone into the wall. Safety car. This is one thing I don't like. Yeah, Trugger probably can possibly go on some mediums here. Or you can just simply go on the hards. I'm really interested in what he does. This is great for actually Alpha here. Then again, he has gone a different compound of tyres, Alpha. What will he do? Sugar, I would go mediums. Alpha, if I was you, I would actually risk probably maybe some softs. Yeah, he's gonna go on some softs. Sugar goes on some softs. So I put it on some mediums. Barker, what's he gonna go on? A driving championship winner. Champion it actually. He's gonna go on some mediums, I believe. And a front wing change. But we'll just get the tyres up. So get gone actually hard. Sam's in a good position. He's on 4 laps hard. But he definitely needs to get a really good restart. Simply Alfie and Chogo just need to keep the tyre wear quite low on remaining on the safety car for these softs. Ten laps remaining. Safety car will probably be out for 2 to 3 laps, I reckon. We will be back once we see the safety car coming in. So we are back. I believe the safety car should be coming in this lap. Yeah, looks like the safety car is in this lap indeed. So we are going to have 8 laps remaining once Trevor gets his car revving back up. Yeah, so green flag, 8 laps remaining now. Who gets one of the better starts here? Sam really needs to get a really good start here if he wants this podium. But Alpha's currently in the best situation here, just due to time penalties. You know, overtake mode has been used. Barker's just simply going to be as aggressive as he can be. Scale on the hards though. That could be annoying for him. Barker's going to simply send it on the inside, Al on the outside. That's the racing line. What's happening at the back? Dylan simply potentially in a 4-way battle here. He's going to have to lock up hard. Dylan here. Dylan just simply gets past Skeg, sends Skeg off the track though by accident. Alfie gets a bit of damage. Maybe I'm not even 100% sure if I'm going to be honest. So after that DT penalty, he's still in the points, but you know you got the penalties. Shoga's fastest lap 136.6, 807. Sorry. Barker's going to send it on the inside of Sam. Sam has not had one of the best starts here. He's on the hards, like I just said. Simply thought he said the attempts were good enough. But Alpha has a 4.3 second, probably in fact 4 second gap to non-cabbage. Just over a second between Alpha and Trugger. 7 laps remaining, of course. It's not been the fun, entertaining race that I wanted to, you know, show you guys how much this league has grown. Just wanted it the best, but there hasn't been many overtakes in this race. And it hasn't, as Fakey's left the session. That's annoying. So I'll quickly invite him. Just to invite a faker. I'm sorry if we miss anything important. We'll get back on board with Barker as he is steamrolling just behind non-cabbage. Non-cabbage a 5.1 gap between him and Alpha. Alpha and a 1.1 gap between him and Drogo. You know, Barker could simply overtake non-cabbage here. He is going to. So he goes into a podium position here. But of course I'm not 100% sure on the time penalty situation, but this now could be interesting. How quick can Barker gain on Alpha, his teammate? Also, Alfie actually gets a 3 second. That is not good. We'll have a look at the penalties quickly now. Bark has 6, Chug has 6. So, Alf is still in a good situation here. Obviously, he wants to be as close to he can to Chugger. 5 laps remaining. Sam got a 3-second time penalty. He's currently all the way down P6, sorry. He's on the hard. Solo all over the back of Sam. Sam has a bit of overstay here. This could have caused Solo to possibly get wing damage. Non-carriage gets another penalty. Barker. 4.7 gap between. Oh, it's between him and leader actually. I not realise that. Right, so Barker's got a 3.1 second gap between him and Alfie, of course. Solo gets past Sam. Sam's going to be pretty annoyed that he possibly didn't pick the mediums. Faker's joined after I invited him. And the Faker's basically 8 seconds behind. Faker's left the session already. Alfie probably needs to start pushing around lap 26, I reckon. Or even probably lap 25. Just to go balls to the wall and go full max pace. So he could get P1 here, he really can. There's no stopping him. Apart from, Chogo's been dominating the race due to leading, but Alfie's led the Grand Prix also, so is Barker, so is other racing drivers. You had Sam like leading it, that's falling short and is all the way at P7. So Barker zooming 16% of the ERS. You know what, Barker's nearly got the triple. Alpha's sorry, then got a double amount of. In fact, it's got the 3 times the amount has Alpha than Barker. 41, 16. Ooh. Nearly triple amount. Trugger, however. Come on, you see. What lap does he set here? We'll compare it to Alfie's. Yeah. 37.8. 38.5. Alfie's not looking too good here. To be fair, other racing drivers are near each other, but not in the range to actually overtake. So Solo possibly can overtake Danny in the upcoming laps. Skeg could. No one else could. What Alfie needs to do is just push on. Really does. Is at the moment. At the moment, Alfie's just in P1. Alfie needs to start pushing if he wants this P1. Really does. He really does need to push on if he wants to win this Grand Prix. The last Grand Prix before Season 2. Yeah. Now, we have had 3 views for the entire race, and I just went on my phone to double check if there's any stuff in chat, and there's currently 5 viewers, so that's great support, obviously, followers from all. But Alpha's not in a P1 position now, which is sadly, he's 6-3. But Alpha will still take a top 3 finish there. Muchaga win his first podium. Sorry, second podium. He did get a podium at Mexico last week. I believe, got actually P3 or P2. Muchaga's actually could win this. Parker's actually passed G-Dub. Alfie may have just allowed Barker to actually catch him. You never know. Yeah, I know, Danny, but if you think about it, currently, right now, if you put +6 on Trogo, he already has a 3-second gap between him and Barker. So technically, Trogo will win the Grand Prix. Come on, EG. D-Jet 100. He is not racing tonight, I believe. The person that you are on about. He's racing tomorrow. Between him and Danny, it's very close. Comes down to tomorrow's race, There hasn't been much overtaking in this race, which has been quite sad. Because Abu Dhabi is like, in real life, a boring race and hardly any overtaking. And the lads, or women even, who race, the people that are racing, they're just driving for fun for this last race, there's nothing to fight for. However, people are just racing for the fun for the last race. Skeg gets a 3 second. We've got Season 2, that starts in 2 weeks, like I already mentioned at the start of the stream. Got Tier 3 starting. Final lap now. So if you think about it, is Edward Gordon racing tonight? No, he is not. DJ 100. If you want to watch Edward, he's racing tomorrow at 6:30 tomorrow. But don't forget the clocks do change tonight. Is it tonight? It's definitely tomorrow, so you want to keep eye on the time if you want to watch Edward, because he could potentially win the driver championship tomorrow. Looks like you are a really good friend of Edward's, and it's good to support him because he is a really talented driver. He really is. I know, you got Alpha here that's really good friends with Edward. Thank you, you're welcome. It definitely, because you got Danny who's also in the chat fighting for the championship as well. Yeah, yeah, he is. Like Fake has already said. It comes down to the last race, so it all comes down to tomorrow's race at 6:30. So you've got to keep an eye on that. So stream title tomorrow is Edward vs Daniel tomorrow. Get on board with Trogo because he's going to be the person that's gonna win tonight's race, he finishes the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix with all the fireworks and finishes P1, followed by Alfie and Barker, non-cabbage. That's slowly just incoming. That could push Skeg all the way to P9 due to 15-second here. So that's the end of the Grand Prix. I'm his manager, sponsor and uncle. That is really good. Obviously, it's great that you're supporting him because not much parents do watch their grandkids or even sons race on video games because I think it's a waste of time. But I really actually appreciate you obviously supporting Edward. And obviously, you're his manager, obviously, Formula 1 quite a bit, so that is... I'm really happy for you, honestly, and for Edward. As Chogo is gonna lift up the trophy, followed by Barker and Alfie. So Alfie grabs his second podium, Barker, championship champion, obviously, on the podium and all. The Abu Dhabi Grand Prix race, Yas Marina circuit results, Chogo P1, Barker P2, Alpha GW Dub P3, Non-Cabbage P4, Solar P5, Dylan P6, Sam, that other car guy, P7, Skeb P8, Sabe Footy P9, Fake P10, Alpha P11, Guvesteiner. I say it wrong, I need to learn it. Yes, I believe P12, so that's going to be the race results. Like I already said, tomorrow is Edward versus Daniel tomorrow in the Driver Championship final race. So we'll see you tomorrow. Obviously, Alfie's probably going to help me, or if not, Alfie might be commentating his own because I need to double check if I have anything planned tomorrow. So, thank you for the support for Tier 2 for the Tribute Racing League. If you are interested, please get involved. Season 2 starts in 2 weeks, like I already mentioned. For Tier 3, starts on the Friday 6:30 on the 9th of April. 12-week calendar, if you haven't heard me say it at the beginning, 12-week calendar, starts at Bahrain, ends at the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. That will end around, I believe, 3/4 into June, and the game comes out apparently in mid-July, so that gives plenty of time to get another short season in, get the game, and obviously get commentating again. So thank you for the support. Obviously, follow us on Twitch, follow us on YouTube, click on Discord if you are interested, or sign up for Tier 2, or possibly, even if you want to get involved, either being a steward, a commentator, or obviously a driver, get involved, click on Discord, in the link, get involved. So that is going to be it. We'll see you tomorrow at 6:30. Like I said, Edward v Daniel tomorrow at the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix round 16 tomorrow for the Tier 1. Thank you, and I'll see you tomorrow, and thank you for the support. Bye.